In this video, we're delving into the traits of individuals who use others without caring about their feelings or well-being. We'll be drawing wisdom from Buddhist teachings and Zen philosophy to shed light on these behaviors. Have you ever felt drained or unappreciated in a relationship? Let's explore what these traits look like and how we can navigate them with mindfulness and compassion. Let's start by understanding what it means to use someone in a relationship. Using someone involves taking advantage of their kindness, resources, or emotions for personal gain without genuine care or reciprocation. It's like borrowing someone's umbrella when it's raining, but never returning it, or expecting them to always be there for you without offering the same support in return. When someone uses you, they're not concerned about your well-being or feelings. They're focused on what they can get out of the relationship without giving back. Selfishness is a key trait of someone who uses others. In a relationship, selfishness can manifest in various ways. It's like when someone always takes without giving anything back. For example, they might constantly ask for favors, but never offer to help when you need it. This person might disregard your feelings, only focusing on their own needs and desires. They might expect you to drop everything for them, but when you need their support, they're nowhere to be found. This lack of consideration for your feelings and needs is a clear sign of selfish behavior in a relationship. Another trait of someone who uses others is a lack of empathy. Empathy, which is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a core teaching in Buddhism. However, it is often absent in those who use others. This means that they are unable or unwilling to put themselves in your shoes and understand how their actions might be affecting you. For example, they might not consider how their constant demands or insensitivity impact your emotional well-being. They may not show genuine concern for your feelings or struggles because they are solely focused on their own needs and desires. This lack of empathy can leave you feeling unheard, unappreciated, and emotionally drained. Manipulative behavior is a tactic often used by those who seek to exploit kindness for their own gain. Two common manipulative tactics are gaslighting and guilt tripping. Gaslighting is when someone tries to make you doubt your own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. They might twist the truth, deny things they've said or done, or even blame you for things that are not your fault. This can leave you feeling confused, questioning your reality, and more likely to comply with their wishes. Guilt tripping is another manipulative tactic where someone makes you feel guilty for not meeting their expectations or demands. They might use phrases like, "If you really cared about me, you would do this," or "I've done so much for you. The least you can do is..." This manipulative guilt can make you feel obligated to do things you're not comfortable with, just to avoid disappointing or upsetting them. These manipulative behaviors are designed to control your actions and emotions, ultimately benefiting the manipulator while disregarding your well-being and autonomy. Buddhism teaches us the profound value of compassion and loving kindness for all beings. This emphasis on compassion is a stark contrast to the behaviors of those who use others for their own benefit. In Buddhist philosophy, compassion is not just a feeling of sympathy or pity, but an active desire to alleviate the suffering of others. It's about genuinely caring for the well-being of all beings, including oneself and those around us. The practice of loving kindness, or metta in Buddhism, involves cultivating a boundless feeling of goodwill and kindness towards all living beings, without exception. This means extending warmth, acceptance, and understanding to everyone we encounter, even those who may have hurt us or used us in the past. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all life and responding with kindness and compassion, regardless of the circumstances. By embracing these teachings of compassion and loving kindness, we not only transform our relationships with others, but also nurture a sense of inner peace and harmony within ourselves. Zen philosophy offers profound wisdom on the concept of detachment and letting go. In Zen teachings, detachment doesn't mean indifference or apathy. Rather, it's about releasing our attachments to things that cause us suffering, including unhealthy relationships. When we cling tightly to relationships that no longer serve us, we often experience pain, frustration, and a sense of being trapped. Zen teaches us to observe our attachments without judgment and to let go of what no longer brings us peace and happiness. This doesn't mean abandoning relationships or cutting people off, but rather cultivating a sense of inner freedom and clarity. By letting go of our attachment to specific outcomes or expectations in relationships, we create space for acceptance and understanding. Detachment in Zen is not about disconnecting from others, but about finding balance and freedom within ourselves. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external circumstances or validation from others. By practicing detachment, we can navigate relationships with a sense of ease and equanimity, honoring both ourselves and the people around us. Signs you are being used. How do you know if you're being used in a relationship? Here are some practical signs to look out for. Feeling drained. If you often feel emotionally exhausted or drained after interactions with this person, it could be a sign that they are taking more than they give. Your energy levels may drop significantly after spending time with them, leaving you feeling depleted. One-sided nature. Take a closer look at the balance of the relationship. Do you find yourself constantly giving and not receiving much in return? This one-sided dynamic, where you're always there for them, but they're not there for you when you need support, is a red flag. Always asking for favors. Pay attention to their behavior towards you. Are they always asking for favors, but rarely offering to help you when you're in need? This could indicate that they see you as a resource to be used, rather than a genuine friend or partner. Disregarding your feelings. Notice how they respond when you express your feelings or concerns. If they consistently dismiss or ignore your emotions, it shows a lack of respect for your feelings and needs. Conditional support. Do they only show interest or support when they need something from you? Genuine relationships are based on mutual care and support, not just when it's convenient for one person. Lack of reciprocation. Consider whether they reciprocate the effort and care you put into the relationship. If you're always making plans, initiating conversations, or showing appreciation while they don't do the same, it may indicate a lack of genuine interest. Remember, these signs don't necessarily mean the person is intentionally using you, but they are important indicators to pay attention to. If you recognize these signs in your relationship, it might be time to reassess its balance and whether it's truly fulfilling for you. How to protect yourself. Protecting yourself from being used in relationships starts with honoring your own worth and setting healthy boundaries. Here's some advice on how to do just that. Know your worth. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness in any relationship. Recognize your own value and don't settle for being taken advantage of. Set clear boundaries. Clearly communicate your boundaries to the person. Let them know what you're comfortable with and what is not acceptable to you. This could include your time, energy, and emotional investment. Learn to say no. It's okay to say no when something doesn't feel right or when you're being asked for something that compromises your well-being. Saying no is a powerful way to protect your own needs. Trust your instincts if something feels off, or if you sense that you're being used, trust your intuition. Your gut feelings are often a reliable guide in recognizing unhealthy dynamics. Practice self-care. Take care of yourself, both mentally and physically. Engage in activities that bring you joy and recharge your energy. When you prioritize self-care, you're less likely to tolerate being mistreated. Seek support, talk to trusted friends or family members about your concerns. Sometimes an outside perspective can offer valuable insights and support. Evaluate the relationship. Periodically assess the balance of the relationship. Are your needs being met? Is there mutual respect and care? If not, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship's impact on your well-being. Don't be afraid to walk away. Remember that it's okay to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you. Your well-being is important, and you have the right to prioritize it. By honoring yourself and setting boundaries, you create a foundation for healthy and fulfilling relationships. Remember, you deserve to be valued and respected. In conclusion, we've explored the traits of someone who uses others: selfishness, lack of empathy, and manipulative behavior. These behaviors can leave us feeling drained, unappreciated, and emotionally exhausted in relationships. However, by recognizing these traits and drawing upon Buddhist teachings and Zen wisdom, we can navigate relationships with clarity and compassion. Buddhist teachings remind us of the importance of compassion for all beings, while Zen wisdom encourages us to let go of attachments and cultivate inner peace. By embracing these teachings, we can set healthy boundaries, prioritize self-care, and honor ourselves in relationships. Remember, you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. By staying mindful of these traits and practicing compassion and detachment, we can create relationships that are fulfilling, supportive, and balanced. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. May you find peace and harmony in all your relationships.